Hello and welcome to Grandma's Baby Corner. My name is Nicole and today I am here with sweet little Netta. I don't remember if I told anybody that is her name. She is the Romy's kit, Romy I believe it is, and she was reborn by Amanda at Wawa's Angel Nursery, and this baby is just beautiful. I really think she is gorgeous. But I named her Netta. And so I'm here with her today, and she's got her little bunny, who's almost as big as she is. But she's here with me. And I just thought it would be fun to do a little chatty video today. So, as most of you know, my channel name is Grandma's Baby Corner. And that is because I'm a grandma. I currently have one grandson and soon to be 2 grandchildren, and they are a blessing. Babies are a gift from God, and grandchildren are just a wonderful gift. And I, unfortunately, do not get to live by my grandchildren. I live hours away, which is not something you dream about. I dreamed as a little girl of growing up and being a mama, and as I got a little bit older, I thought some about the fact that I was going to be a grandma someday, and that's such a gift, and I'm so thankful that I've been given that opportunity. But I do live a long ways away from my grandson, and I miss him, and I talk to him on the phone, and we FaceTime and stuff, but he's little, and so I'm sure it's hard for him to really understand that I am grandma. He has a grandma that lives near him, and that's nice, and she is a wonderful lady, and I'm so thankful that he has a grandma that loves God most of all, and loves her grandchildren and loves her family. And I'm really thankful for that. It's, like I said, it's a gift, and I'm thankful that he has a grandma that lives near him. And I just think it's important for little children to grow up knowing that a lot of people love them, not just mom and dad, and their siblings, but their grandparents as well. And I was lucky enough, blessed enough, to grow up with a grandma that lived right next door. I had one grandma that lived 4 hours away, which seemed like an eternity when I was a little girl. And I had a grandma that literally lived next door. In fact, the house we live in was her house. We bought it off from her after my grandfather died. And it was a blessing. Even after I was grown up and we bought my grandma's house, she lived right next door, pretty much on the same property. And it was a blessing. It was a blessing for my children to grow up with a great grandma next door, and something that you kind of take for granted until they're gone, and then you realize that that was a really special gift to have grandma, and to have grandma there for my children to know and experience what a great grandma's love was. So anyways, all that to say, today I am putting together a package. I do get to see my grandbaby a few times a year, which is wonderful, and I just like to send him little packages once in a while to let him know that grandma's thinking of him. And so today I thought it would be fun to take you along as I get him a little package ready to go. So I don't have a tripod, so I'm just holding this stuff as I go, but I'll show you what I have here. He's into liking cows right now. Not so much the real life cows, but he likes cows. He likes to see them from a distance. So I have these little cows that I've picked up, and I thought that he might enjoy getting a couple stuffed cows in the mail from Grandma and Grandpa. Thought that would be fun. And then I'm making him just a simple little card with a couple little stickers on it, and I'll write him a little note that's personalized to him. But I just thought that would be fun. And then, being the homeschooling grandma that I am, of course I have to add something, a book. I often give him books. And this one, I was recently at Ollie's, and I found it in one of their book deal sales that they were having, and I picked up a few of them, and so this one is going to my grandson, and it is The Mayflower, the story of the Mayflower. And personally, I love this little book. I thought, for being a little children's book, it was a really good, well-written book, and a lot of information in such a little small space, but yet written for little people. And It wasn't just full of fluff, though. It was actually an educational book. And so I thought that was really neat, and I thought maybe his mom and dad could read to him starting, sometime this fall, going into Thanksgiving time, and just thinking of the Pilgrims and them coming on the Mayflower. I just thought it was kind of a sweet little book. So, and we, of course, homeschool, so I'm always looking for little educational things, and I thought this was really sweet. I bought a copy for my little guy too, and I bought a couple just to have on hand for gifts, but I thought this one I would send to my little grandson, so I'm including that in his package. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this stuff. I don't think he'll see this this video, so I'm not too worried about that. And then there's this sweet little baby. She's staying here with me, but I thought you might like to see her sweet little face. I recently picked up her little sleeper. Whoops, I just covered it up. I picked up her sleeper at Walmart. It was on clearance for $3. And I loved the little waffle knit and the little ruffly shoulder on it. I just thought it was really sweet. And it was size preemie, so it's tight on her, but it looks cute. So, hope you're all doing well. God bless.